Welcome, guys, to another
Episode
episode,
26.
episode 26. Thank you, of Bullshit and Video Games.
Oh, yeah.
So I already have something to talk about.
Tell me about it.
I'm kind of angry that girls can be better than guys in video games now. Or maybe I
Hey,
just
man,
suck
I watch a
really
lot of
bad.
StarCraft, professional StarCraft. I don't see any females playing.
Dude, there was a female, and
Well, Scarlet
yeah, Scarlet.
is the only female one I know. She's very, very
She
good.
doesn't count. Yeah, she's
Well, I mean,
really
it's like
good.
one in a thousand.
Well, the statistic is that there's more girls playing than guys now.
Well, then. I don't know where they are. I'm looking for some gamer girl girlfriend material. Shit.
Hmm. It's gonna make yeah.
I don't know, man. I need a break from video games. I've
Oh
been
yeah,
playing too many.
yeah. I've been playing mobile games.
Oh, you're disgusting. I meant like read a book or ride a bike, you fucking sick animal. I need to stop
Um,
drinking, man. I need to start injecting heroin.
I need to stop drinking, man. Just beer.
No, what mobile game are you playing?
Vainglory. It's a MOBA.
Sure, it's awful. You're
Amazing.
playing a MOBA?
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of
This,
yourself. Why aren't you more
but
ashamed of yourself?
because they're actually fun.
How dare you, Arman? I don't think we can be friends anymore.
There's another one called Grim Soul, and it's like a walk around survival game where you kill zombies and like fend for yourself. That one you would like.
Wow, it almost sounds like it would be a good PC game.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm just telling you, man, these mobile games are getting ridiculous. The graphics are amazing. It doesn't glitch, it doesn't lag.
I bet
It's
I bet the gameplay play is paper thin.
yeah, it is, but it's amazing.
So how is it amazing?
Well, the gameplay is not it's like it's a mobile game at the end of the day,
Exactly.
but there's so many of them that like there's this war robots where you're like robots and you just like it's like mechs. There's Hawken for PC. It's just like that. Just third person, not first person. Then there's like I don't know these Pokemon Go, Crowd City, Infection, things like that. Where it's like where else are you? You're not gonna like load up your PC and like be like, oh, I'm gonna play Infection and just like, well, you could, but
Or I could load up my PC and play a real game.
yeah, but all these games suck nowadays.
Oh my god, Armand. Have you ever played Stalker?
No, I haven't played Stalker.
Yeah, you can get it on Steam super cheap. I got all three games for like $3.
Uh, Budget is tight. I wish I could. I want
Get
to.
get out of here with that bullshit. You don't have the money to buy it. No, you should,
No.
and you should. Sorry, I keep clearing my throat. Sorry, everybody. Bronchitis. Goddamn excuses. Um, you should get it, and you should play the first one and the third one. Skip the second one; it's garbage.
Which one?
The
First one, you
first
said?
one and the third one were the best. So far, the third one's my favorite, but you should play the first one because it's the most nostalgic for everybody. And it's a good experience to have. And then go right from the first one to the third one.
I'll probably just buy the third one. The first one I had the Russian version, and I don't think I knew what to do.
We both had the Russian version because our Russian friend gave the
Yeah,
same installed the same copy on both our computers in high school.
yeah. I no longer have that computer, so I don't have the
Yeah,
game.
me either. That was that Alien. Back in the day.
I know you spent like $3,000 on an alien computer.
It was 2000.
And
Yep, sure
what were you
did.
playing? Oblivion or
I was
something?
playing everything. I was mostly playing strategy games like Total War games, doing like 10,000 versus 10,000 battles. It's epic.
While I was being productive on the track team.
Dude, toward the end of college or toward the end of high school, I had that computer looked at by a professional, and they said that I just burned out every part of it. They said the
Wow.
motherboard was completely fried, everything was useless. I was like, goddamn right.
Used it to the fullest.
I played that shit all day, every day for years.
How long did it last?
Pretty much the whole 4 years of high school.
That's it. I've had computers longer than 4 years. You played the shit out of that
Yeah,
computer.
high-end gaming computers, you mean? Like, and you gotta understand how much we were playing in high school. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, like 22 hours a day.
Yeah, I mean, we played WoW 20 hours a day for like a year and a half. Plus like 6 months on the front end where we played casually. And by casually, I mean like 5 hours a day. And then 6 months on the back end where we played casually, like 5 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
The only time we weren't,
Adrenaline.
the only time we weren't playing was when we were at this other guy's house playing Call of Duty in his basement, or we were at this other guy's shed drinking.
We had a good high school experience.
That was good, man. I can't
It
believe
was.
how boring the high school experience is and how stressful it is for the Chinese kids. They literally just work all day, like 18-hour days, 7 days a week. In fact, they work even harder on the weekends because they go to private schools instead of public schools.
I've been getting a weird dream where I would just wake up and walk into our old high school, go to the vending machine, and get a carton of milk and walk out. Does
That
that
is a
mean I'm
weird
just like a?
dream.
Does that mean just like I go in there and I'm the shit and I just go there for a vending machine and I walk out?
I don't remember our vending machine having milk.
I don't think it did, but for me it did. No, I don't know. This is a weird dream I've been having.
I can't remember why, but I always had a reason for eating cup of noodles every day for lunch. I don't know
Cup of
what that
noodles.
reason was, but I always had a reason.
I don't know. Cup of noodles was good. It doesn't taste the same anymore.
No, it wasn't. It was not good. I used to put so much Old Bay in it. God damn. Well, I remember sometimes like they would be serving really good food. They'd have nachos and all sorts of awesome shit at the cafeteria. For some reason, I just got cup of noodles every day, nothing else.
Because it's cheap as shit.
Yeah, I guess so. It was probably money. I probably went in there. I was like, nachos is $5, but cup of noodles is 80 cents. I'll get a cup of noodles.
Yeah, it's 80s. Was it 80? I thought it was $1. Damn it.
Yeah, it was probably $1. I don't know.
80 cents, dollar for a cup of noodles, or like ends up being $6 for a la carte.
Man,
Uh,
high school was weird. It feels like a different lifetime.
do you think it's high school is like the ultimate relatable thing where you're just like always thinking back all the way to high school, or you think college replaces it, or you just like, it's just fucking school?
I think that high school is more developmental, but college, I think you remember more. You remember more intensely because I think college is when you actually become the person you're going to be for the rest of your life.
Now, you think developmental, do you think that's just like social, the social aspect of it, or actually like
For some people, I
knowledge
mean,
based?
in Chinese high school, there's absolutely no social development, and so they have to do all the stuff that we did in high school in college, because they literally during the weekday they have like a 12-hour day at school, and then they go home and do like 6 hours of homework, and then do it again Monday through Friday, and then on Saturday and Sunday they have like a 15-hour day in private schools, and then they go home and do homework. So there's literally no time to have friends or to practice speaking to other human beings. That's why they're so incredibly antisocial.
Mm.
So the situation we were in, like we certainly didn't get very good grades. We're
Not the
sort of
best.
the extreme opposite end of the spectrum. We just spent every day hanging out and drinking and doing whatever the fuck we wanted to do.
I tried in high school, but man,
No, you didn't. Get the fuck out of here with
I
that.
I did. You could say you tried.
Come on, Arman.
Hey,
You tried.
I took AP
Mm,
psychology and I took engineering science. I was reaching for goals, but
reaching
I
for
should just.
glory.
Oh, at least I wasn't taking like fucking wood crafting 3 times a day, like Alex.
Hey, man. Um,
I should have. He ended up having a better GPA than me.
well, he claims that he got good grades. I don't remember. But
Even
I was always just trying to take whatever classes that I didn't have to work hard in because I just didn't give a shit.
yeah, I should have done that, and then I would have got a better GPA.
You should have. I remember being in school and thinking, this is pointless.
Man, I should have took easier classes. That bums me out.
Hey, man, I don't remember you working too hard, so don't bum yourself out too much. Um,
Eh.
I remember failing so utterly in math. It was so overwhelmingly impossible for me to understand. I took algebra, then I got like an average grade in algebra. Then I took geometry, got a pretty bad grade in geometry. Then I took algebra 2, failed it, and then I took algebra 2 again in double period, senior year.
And what did you get in
I think I
algebra
just
2?
passed, just barely.
Uh,
That was a double period with all the degenerates, all the other morons who failed, and we used to. The teacher used to. She was like real soft. I remember her name. I won't say it, but we had double period, and remember there was only a 5-minute break, so we wouldn't even leave the classroom. And she was not capable of handling how bad we were, how much we misbehaved, how little we respected the class.
was
And
that
so
the statistic teacher?
no,
Oh,
she was specifically a math teacher, and so algebra teacher, and so she would break down crying every single day in between the two classes. By the end of the first period, she'd be screaming at us like, "You little fucking bastards!"
Jesus Christ!
And then she would just start fucking weeping and run out of the class. And then this other guy, I'm not gonna say his name. I think it's bad to say people's names, but you remember the guy who used to run? I can't remember the resource room
Yeah,
with the coffee breath guy.
with the coffee breath. Oh my God, he
Yeah.
stunk so bad.
Every day he would come in and finish the second period.
Man, I hate that guy.
I didn't mind him at all. He was
He's just-
looking out for us.
Yeah, he's just too.
But Jesus, his breath was
Yeah.
unfathomable. It didn't matter
Yeah,
how
man.
badly I needed help with what I was doing. He would come over and like bend over and stand next to you, you know, with his like face next to your desk,
Yeah.
just breathing. How can I help you? I'm like, oh God, you can't help me. Get away.
Just too comfortable around everybody. I don't want to.
How can I help?
You can't. I don't even drink coffee, man.
I wonder if he ever brushed his teeth.
I don't know.
But yeah, anyway.
You
But
could have.
high school was so pointless, man. I felt that when I was in high school. It was so pointless.
I mean, there's a lot of social things.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was the only benefit. And I think that's kind of the purpose of high school, at least from my perspective. It was like to learn how to talk to other human beings, learn how to be around people, learn how to properly socialize as an adult.
What was it called? The student planning or whatever. I guess it was just student planning. They told me I could have been president joined the previous year. They were like, dude, you could have easily been the president because I like, you know how like I was building half my house
Yeah.
while in high school, and they were like, oh my God, I don't know if we could do this. They were just trying to build literally 3 walls and put it on uh not a trolley, but like a trailer,
Hmm.
and then I just built it in like 5 hours, and they're like, "Oh my god, thank you."
Oh, wait, was I there for that? I vaguely
I,
remember that.
I think you were there, and then we left early, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Okay, you guys
I
can
remember
finish it."
getting there, and there was like one hammer and 30 people.
Yeah,
You know, and I was like, well, yeah. And then there's a bunch of like busybodies like trying to take control. There's like 5 people trying to lead, like delegate. Okay, you do this, you do this. I'm like, fuck
yeah.
this. I'm like, fuck this, fuck these people.
Maybe it was a dream, maybe a long time ago, or maybe it was like a long time ago. I might have built it with them, or did we just say fuck it and left?
I know I left. I don't know if you came with me,
Okay.
but I definitely do remember you were probably the only person there who actually knew what they were doing.
Yeah.
But I just remember in high school there were so many people who took everything so seriously. I just couldn't respect those people. It seemed so short-sighted. The people who took everything so seriously. And I don't mean classes. I mean like high school as an experience.
Well, it gives you a sense of expectation where, like, if you're not going to take anything serious, then what if there's something that comes up that you have to take seriously and you don't know about it? Like, it's good that they tried. I mean,
Hey man, I took
they're
WoW very seriously, okay?
yeah. What
No, I
is
mean
this?
like
Once
you
you
can remember back there were so many people who had like they were like so invested in their persona and like their experience in high school.
yeah, those were like
Obviously I respect people who take their classes seriously, who do extracurricular activities like sports or they go for student government or whatever.
you're being a little PC. You're talking about the fucking weirdos.
Well, which weirdos? Most people thought we were weirdos, hanging out in the shed every day.
No, they thought we were cool as shit. The one guy came in and was like, "Dude, you guys actually smoke weed, man? Dude, oh, you guys are cool as shit. I'm gonna tell everybody. I've been making fun of you for the past month and a half. Oh, I'm so wrong. You don't remember that guy?
I don't remember him. Don't say his name. Tell me.
I don't remember
Give
him.
me a hint.
I forgot who it was. It was
Was
just
he
like
the
a
guy who
random
went to the
guy.
shed and pissed himself?
No, that was a different guy.
Yeah. Okay.
His opinion wouldn't have mattered much. He was weird.
Hey man, I think everybody was weird. All right.
He's a normal, cool guy. I was actually friends with him during that
No.
time. I hung out with him actually.
Hey man, I'm a super normal cool guy.
We're just normal dudes. He was actually like him. He just got a
Pardon me,
new
everyone.
perspective in what he was doing, and he was like, cool, whatever, blah blah blah. I don't know. He was a cool dude. Besides what happened, but um,
Hey man, the shed was awesome. Okay, everyone wanted to come to the shed.
yeah, man, it was awesome as shit. Don't talk down to on the shed.
I'm not. I'm not. The shed was awesome.
That was our chill spot.
Hmm. I remember cleaning it out. It was, when we cleaned it
The
out, it was
snakes.
like, dude, it was like 20% like lawn tools, you know, lawn
Yeah.
mowers and shit like that, wheelbarrows, and it was like 80% spiders.
Mm.
It was brutal.
Did you guys like skip class to do that?
No, man, I think I only skipped class like once or twice in the whole 4 years of high school. I didn't see the purpose. I couldn't believe that some people would skip class and then come back to school.
Mm-hmm.
That was retarded. I was not willing to skip one class. Either I'm going to skip the whole day or I'm not going to skip at all.
I've skipped one class before. There's logic behind it.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, there is. There's like, oh, there's a test, and you're just saying, oh, you're absent, or
Ah, fuck that. I'll just go and get a bad grade. I don't give a shit.
you can retake the test for your charge.
Nah, just get the bad grade. I don't give
Ooh,
a shit.
extra determined.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
I gotta say though, like if I could Groundhog Day a part of my life,
Yeah,
You know
what day would it
Groundhog Day,
be?
the movie, right?
Yeah, of
Okay.
course, the movie.
It would probably be high school. But if I had a choice between high school and college, it would be college.
Hmm.
But I
So
wouldn't
which one do you
mind
like better?
I wouldn't mind going back and doing that whole WoW era again. Even if I did it the exact same way, that would be pretty awesome.
Hmm.
But if you tell me I can go back and I can do things differently, knowing what I know now, I would be happy to relive all of it. I would be happy to go back to freshman year of high school and relive everything up until now. That'd be epic.
What would you do differently?
Well, aside from obvious things like make a shitload of money, buy Bitcoin, things like that. Aside from obvious
Oh,
things like fuck everybody, um,
yeah.
I would. What would I do differently? I would still go to Montana. Um, I would probably. Actually, what would I do differently? Almost nothing. The thing is, I want to go back so I can do the things I did again. I want, I want to sit in my room and play WoW 15 hours a day again for a year. That was so much fun. I think the only thing I'd do differently is I would live stream it.
Yeah. Besides live streaming and then make a little extra money, or a lot of
Yeah,
extra money, Bitcoin,
exactly.
and hopefully changing up your strategies with the females,
Oh
or not
man,
giving a shit.
yeah.
Well,
That's something that I almost regret.
you had like four girlfriends in high school though. I only had like two.
No, I didn't.
It did. You had that Italian chick.
Uh, um,
What I was saying.
yeah. I don't know, man. I didn't have a lot of luck with the females, and like I said, I didn't really care that much. Sex has never been a big motivator for me,
Mm,
So like, I'm interested. I'd like to get laid, but
yeah.
I'm not gonna go very far out of my way to get there.
Well, maybe you're just not the type of guy to be like, oh, I'm gonna down myself for sex or whatever, to like negotiate for sex and stuff like that in a relationship or things like that.
I've always seen a lot of guys. I've always had friends who have like chased women
And
as
change their whole
their
persona
as
for
their
for
number
saying
one priority. Nothing in the world matters more than getting laid. It seems like such
yeah,
an incredible waste of time.
it is. You gotta have some standards, man.
Or you
Unless
just
you
have to
don't
have something more important to do with your time, even if it's playing World of Warcraft.
have. um, I've done that.
Hey man, if I got
Like,
laid a few more times in high school but didn't play World of Warcraft, I think I'd regret that.
obviously,
Yeah, I have very fond memories of WoW.
especially if World of Warcraft was a whole like 2 3 years worth in a 4 year span.
Yeah,
That was a lot of fun we had. We made friends. Uh, you got me into the video game.
yeah, I got all of you into it, except that one guy that played on a different server.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, he was already playing, and we never played together really.
yeah. We never did. Well, then,
Yeah, that
that's
seems.
that's yeah. He could have just transferred it with, like we played for like 4 years straight. He kept transferring to other servers. I don't know what he was doing,
Oh, did he? I thought he
but
was committed to the server he was on, like he was important in his guild or something.
I don't know. I don't know, man.
Oh, he was playing Horde though. We were on Alliance,
That is true.
and I think he was on a PvP server too.
Yeah, back in the day, that actually mattered.
Yeah. In hindsight, probably should have just asked people around to see if anybody played, and I should have just started on his server, on his realm, on his faction.
Yeah, and
But
me being
whatever,
naive, I've just followed you.
you know what's funny is if I went back in time, I'd still do it the same way. I just prefer being Alliance, man. Their cities are so much more interesting. Fucking Ogrimmar is a shanty town. That's right, Horde players. I just said it, you filthy scum. Filthy scum Horde. Filthy pig dogs. Ogrimmar is a shanty town. The Undercity is a goddamn shithole. It's literally like a sewer cesspool. What else is there? Thunderbluff. Thunderbluff's pretty cool.
So is that the one with the like village on top of the mountain and
Yeah.
Thousand Island?
That's a city,
Thousand
right?
Islands. Yeah, and Thousand Islands is a dressing.
Thousand Island dressing. That's where the Tauren are from.
Yeah. Oh, um, I'm thinking about two different places at the same time. I know what you're talking about though. It's too open for me.
It's just not interesting to me. It's not impressive. Like when you walk into Ironforge, it's so impressive. It actually feels like you're in a capital city. Same thing with Stormwind. I've never liked Darnassus.
Darnassus.
Stupid elves.
The storyline behind it is actually really good.
Yeah.
Because druids were the only. Well, I don't want to say only. There was the class campaign, the class like quest line for like getting your talent points and getting like other forms and stuff for druids. It's really cool how they did it. I'm pretty sure warlocks had it too. I like those kinds of things. Individual like scenarios where you go into and like get a feel for what the class is and stuff. And they get all creative and stuff. They're like, oh, this you have to summon this demon because of this reason and stuff like that. It got really cool.
That sounds nice. They need some more of that today. How many times have we talked about it? But I feel like we should go back again. Are we gonna enjoy Classic?
Yeah, I'm just surprised you're gonna be a warrior and I'm gonna be a priest. I thought it was gonna be vice versa.
Shit, am I gonna be a warrior? Did I say that?
Yeah, you said a warrior, bro.
Oh, I think I need to change that. I don't want to be a warrior.
What? Let's talk about it then.
I don't want to get infinitely kited by mages 30 levels lower than me, like I used to do.
Yeah, you get that. You don't have a double charge. You have just one charge. Better use it.
I think I have to level up a mage again, honestly.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll probably try to level 2 characters like you used to do. You know, level 2 things at once. I'll probably do mage paladin.
I don't know if I could do.
I'll go protection paladin, and then you can do a priest and something else. You should do priest druid.
Just two.
No, I said priest druid.
Yeah, my 4th druid.
Dude, I've saw some theory crafting videos. I think it was S-Fan.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying, theoretically, Feral Druid has the highest potential DPS in Classic. However, the rotation is extremely difficult.
Huh. Yeah, they're really strong. I'm pretty sure they're stronger than rogues, but...
Do it, bro. And we can just PvP brutally with our mage and druid. And we can do 2 versus 2s. 2v2s.
Or we just walk around...
With the paladin and druid, or sorry, paladin and priest, we can raid.
You're gonna raid with a paladin? I thought you said paladins were shit.
They are. Yeah, nobody's gonna want us. Let's be honest, we're not gonna be doing any raiding.
Yeah, probably not.
Maybe with my mage, you know, maybe I could get some raiding done. But there's always infinite DPS to be had in the world.
Yeah, we never were much of raiders.
Obviously, we're gonna have to make characters on a PvP realm.
Okay, yeah.
So I think we should level together so that we can limit the gankage.
Are you even surprised that you recommended a game and that I stuck to it this much?
I am pretty surprised. However, I think I did a good job. I recommended like the greatest game ever made. So I grew up in New Jersey, and there was a friend of mine down the street, and he actually had 2 computers in his basement. 2 desktops, old school desktops, and he had Warcraft 3 on both of them. And so I used to go over to his house like multiple times a week, and we would play LAN Warcraft 3 custom games. We did that for years and years. Sorry, everybody. And right as I was leaving New Jersey, like the year I was leaving is when World of Warcraft came out. And I remember being in his basement and watching him play. And he was a shaman. He had like a level 8 shaman, orc shaman. And he was leveling him up, like shooting lightning bolts and shit. I was like, damn, what's this new game? And he's like, oh, it's World of Warcraft. And then like a few months later, I moved to New Jersey, and I was like, I should get that game. That looked good.
Hmm.
That was 2005 when I finally started playing.
So like, World of Warcraft came out to 04, right?
Yeah.
And we started in 06.
Wait, did it come out on 4?
Right?
Yeah. 04, yeah. And we started playing in. Yeah, when did we start?
Yeah, like 06, right?
No, wait, I need to Google this now. When did WoW come out? Because the Burning Crusade was 2007.
That means we were 2 years. We were literally an expansion behind. Which reminds me,
God damn it. God damn you, Google. Just give me the fucking answer to the question. Hey, keep talking.
oh, sorry. I do have something to say, which reminds me about being an expansion behind. I need to buy Ace Combat 7 that comes out PlayStation 4. But I guess it wouldn't matter because like online ranking and stuff like that never really worked out. Because it's more like Battlefield. Was it Battlefield 5? Where it's like millions and millions of people playing, so it's not like the leaderboard ever matters anymore. Obviously it does, but God, someone's gonna be playing like some hardcore hours just to be number one.
Oh my god, Google needs to get their fucking head out of their ass. It's so hard to answer this question. When did it fucking come out? Okay, 2004 for North America, 11/23. So it was at the end of 2005. Or sorry, end of 2004. So we started playing in 2006. I would say probably the middle of 2006, and then Burning Crusade came out in January 2007. That makes sense because we were playing for quite a while, but none of us were concentrated on leveling.
Or we just didn't know what we were doing.
Oh, that's definitely true. I mean, well, there was no help back then. There was nowhere to find out what to do. Like, so, like, if you got a quest, unless the quest said go kill those boars and you could just turn around and see the boars, you had no idea what to do or where to go.
Yeah, there's no indication to like where to go or anything. Which made it
so
difficult.
I stopped playing in our junior year because Wrath of the Lich King came out at the end of 2008. We graduated in 2009. And I stopped playing in Wrath of the Lich King.
You didn't play all through college, right?
I did play for like 1 month after I got my knee surgery, remember?
And
that was during Cataclysm.
No, I don't remember. Actually, that was such a long time ago.
Remember when I was stuck on my couch?
Oh, your
knee surgery.
Your shadow priest.
Yep, exactly.
Or warlock. No, you were the warlock. I was the shadow priest.
No, I was the shadow priest. You were the warlock. I remember you always beat me because we were basically the same character, but I was just like a weak warlock.
It was 50-50. I'll give it that.
I hated that shadow priest so much. He only had like 4 spells. It was so simple.
It was 50-50. Well, that was a cool combination, though.
Nah.
Would you play a warlock?
Maybe. I'd definitely consider it.
Be a shadow priest warlock?
You'd do shadow priest?
Yeah.
And maybe we should just all play. We should all just play one class, just to be ridiculous. I mean, it is classic. Should we just do paladins? Should we just do like 4 paladins?
I don't know if anybody else is gonna be playing this, but
I know, probably not. It'll probably just be the 2 of us.
I'm cool with double mages. I mean, I leveled a mage.
You want to do
to
fire? I'll do
120.
frost.
That could actually work.
Good. Or both be palm pyro and just gank people with double pyroblast.
Yeah, and back in the day, that was Pompiros was like ridiculous, and
It was
just
with,
2 of
with,
it.
with presence of mind and arcane power.
Yeah,
It was, man. You had a significant chance of one-shotting somebody unless they were super geared.
that could actually work. 2 mages. That would be fun.
The problem is, though, once we both pop our palm pyro, that's it. We're both just gonna get smashed.
We got mana shield. You have ice barrier. You have was there ice block?
I miss that. I miss having both of them. Mana shield and
Yeah.
ice barrier. And evocation. I like the idea of doing a paladin as well, so I'm probably gonna do mage paladin.
Mage paladin.
Yeah.
I like that idea of paladin because I don't know. I enjoyed the paladins that we made. I wish I actually like leveled them
Yeah, I agree.
because they're actually
And
pretty
I
fun.
wish they were actually unique, like the Horde didn't have them.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool unless they implemented that.
Fuck, they better not. It wouldn't be classic if they had that.
Yeah.
If the Alliance had shamans as well. All right, well, we're at 37 minutes, 38. So I think we should call this.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for listening to episode 26 of Bullshit in Video Games. Catch you next week with the next episode. Take care. Bye bye.
See you guys.